What's going on YouTube? It's Giga here, bringing you some more Series 12 Wi-Fi battles with live commentary. About 2 episodes back, we did run into this really interesting Riolu team featuring Xerneas, and I was very confused about it. But luckily for me, this was actually a viewer playing by, I'm going to totally butcher this, Randstreifenzehacker, who pointed out that this was an Assault Vest physical Xerneas team, and I was like, you know what, this is really cool, let's give it a try. And so I was lucky enough to get a paste with that, and so we are going to try that team out today. So talking a little bit about it, first things first, we do have Indeedee. Indeedee pretty straightforward here. We do have Heal Pulse, which I think is really handy with just helping in terms of longevity, as well as a Mago Berry. So I think that that's a cool option. Normally you do see things like safety goggles or the Psychic Seed, so I think having the potential for recovery is really nice. So next up, we do have Zacian. So we all know what Zacian does. I think one thing that is really cool about this Zacian in particular is the fact that it does have Sword Stance, which is not something I've played around with too much. So I'm really excited to see how Sword Stance plays around. We are also very, very bulky. So having the ability to get an attack boost, I think is great. So next up, we have the star of the show, and what we're hoping to get some people by with surprise is Physical Xerneas. This is an Assault Vest Xerneas with just a good amount of attack, and it has Play Rough, Close Combat, Horn Leech, and Rock Slide. So I think a really great set overall. I think it has some really cool tech for dealing with some problematic Pokemon, and when people see things like, oh, Xerneas and Indeedee, they expect to follow me, and Geomancy, so being able to take advantage of that setup I think will be really huge. Next up, we have Landorus with the Citrus Berry. So once again, we do have a Sword Stance variant, so a lot of Sword Stance here, which I think is cool. We do have, other than that, it's a pretty standard Landorus, really not much to say here. We all know what Landorus does. Next up, we have Riolu. So this was what really caught me off guard. I know it does have Prankster Coaching, so that was what I was looking for. Other than that, it has Copycat, Quick Guard, and Feint. So I think some really great utility. Being able to break through Protect, I think is huge. Quick Guard to stop potential Fake Out and let us set up is also another really great tech. And then finally, we have Sheer Force Life Orb Tauros. So Tauros is one of my absolute favorite Pokemon. I think it is really cool and just really underutilized. So I'm really excited to see what it can do here. It is a pretty standard set, so not much to say there. But with that, we do have the team on the screen. We'll have the paste in the description. And with that, let's just get rocking and rolling and move into the first game. All right, battle number 1, and it is a Zacian Kyogre team. So it is Zacian Kyogre with Thundurus, Landorus, Grimmsnarl, and Ferrothorn. Want to know what's great here? Tauros. Tauros just puts on a ton of pressure onto the majority of this team. We do have to be a little bit weary of Scarf Kyogre. But other than that, we're in pretty good shape. I think Tauros with Indeedee would be helpful here. Could do Coaching. Let's do with Riolu. We want Xerneas in the back and Zacian. So this is a little tricky because I think Xerneas is a really great max option, especially against Kyogre, right? Being able to go for big hits. But yeah, let's kind of see how it plays out. I think if I want to max Kyogre really badly, just because of the fact that, I mean, not max Kyogre, I want to max Xerneas because of that max overgrowth. We're going to see Grimmy Kyogre. So Tauros Riolu going to come out here. It's unfortunate that there's no other abilities. Coaching works through Protect. So I'm going to Protect here, and I'm going to go for Quick Guard protects itself. Oh. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to go for a Coaching. And then what we can do is we can Quick Guard to stop a potential Thunder Wave into Tauros. So we just have to hope that you don't double up into Riolu. But if you do, right, we have Tauros at full health, which is really great. So not even the worst spot to be in. So we're going to set up the coaching onto Tauros to get it to +1. I do think Quick Guard is more important to stop a potential T-Wave, as yeah, that is going to come out. Quick Guard coaching gonna come out here, going to give Tauros a nice boost. I think having access to Quick Guard the subsequent turn is going to be very valuable, as we are going to see the Max Geyser come out onto Tauros. Oh, that is a lot of damage from a Life Orb Kyogre. We are going to 100% body slam you and go for a Quick Guard, trying to stop that D-Wave. So we're not gonna max Tauros anymore, because that did way too much damage. Double speed control in both Scary Face as well as Thunder Wave. As Max Geyser, this should be into Tauros to finish it off. Yep. So we are going to lose Tauros here. I think. Oh, I was gonna say we can protect with Xerneas, but we actually cannot do that because of the fact that we're physical. Because of the fact that we're Assault Vest. Horn Leech. Okay, so I think we go for another Quick Guard, and we have a good amount of attack. So I'm gonna Overgrowth here, or Starfall here. Go for another Quick Guard, with the idea that we can get rid of. If we get rid of Grimmsnarl, we're in a position where we can start coaching pretty effectively, and I think that is going to be important, right? I'm sure my opponent expected me to do some shenanigans with Geomancy, but I'm hoping, like I said, we can get rid of Grimmsnarl, because then we can go for coaching onto Xerneas, which is actually not going to matter because of the fact that my opponent does have a Zacian, but we can still try. We don't have Landorus in the back. We are going to fire off a Quick Guard, which is just for insurance, as Starfall going to come out here. So I'm guessing they're just going to go straight for the attack into Xerneas. Is that Focus Sash? It's Focus Sash Grim. That's bad. No, Focus Sash is fine because we have Feint. Feint has higher priority than whatever Grimmsnarl wants to go for. So we are going to take a Max Geyser. We should take this well because of the Assault Vest. Into Riolu. Oh, that's bad. It's actually really bad. That was a very smart double up. We have Misty Terrain up, so you can. Oh, that's bad. Let's think about this. Do I think Rockfall? Rockfall should KO, right? Yeah, you're at half. I'm gonna Rockfall here, and I'm gonna go for. I want a Sword Stance. I'm gonna protect here. The main issue, right, is you have Zacian in the back, so we have to beat your Zacian one-on-one. We are going to, what I'm hoping for is to be able to get the KO with Rockfall, because what that'll do, rip. Scary Face makes sense into me, so this is my second turn of Dynamax, which should not actually matter. They're probably very confused right now. Let's think. Where do we go from here? Right? You have clear access to Zacian, and we have no speed, so that makes things a little tricky. Because we're gonna lose Xerneas here to Zacian. We can Swords Dance. Yeah, we're gonna see Zacian come out. So one of the huge risks right now is just the fact that I cannot protect. Let's go for an Overgrowth here. We gotta play bold. We're gonna go for a Swords Dance with the expectation that we're gonna lose Xerneas. But I don't know. We're gonna see Kyogre withdraw, so that's actually potentially nice. Just kidding, it's Ferrothorn. This is doable. We're gonna see the Behemoth Blade come out. This is into Xerneas. Yep, Xerneas is going to get wrecked. Did I go for a Swords Dance? I don't think I did. If I did, that would have been really smart. Oh, sick. Okay, I went for the Swords Dance. Huh. If you, I mean, the protect is obvious. Or not. Okay, cool. No protect. So, if you are Iron Defense Body Press, right, Zacian going to, that's a little bit more than I would have liked. This is a lot of bulk. It's mostly Special Defense, which is not really relevant here. We should get the KO. Yep, okay, great. KO onto you. You could Leech Seed and miss. That's not missing. I don't think we can win at this point, because now what happens is 52 down to, it should be over 26. 28, okay. No, because you double protect. No. It's fine. Okay, so let's think about this, right? I expect, here's what happens, right? You have Ice Beam, so we go for a Sacred Sword here. You should double protect. Ferrothorn, don't protect. Ferrothorn, just don't protect. You protect it. We're gonna go down to 2. Oh, and we faint from Iron Barbs. So a little bit tricky there. What I needed, I mean, if you had done, I'm just trying to think of where things could have been different. I think Tauros was a bad lead. It really didn't do what I needed it to do, but I don't know. I think it was just a pretty solid, it was a difficult matchup for sure. I think if we had, like I said, obviously just taken the Behemoth Blade a little bit better, we would have been fine. So I feel like they are very offensively invested, but it is just a part of it. And let's just keep rocking and rolling and move to the next one. All right, battle number 2, and it's Rinya Sun. It is Zacian, Groudon, Charizard, Grimmy with Ensign and Gastrodon. I mean, it's hard. Let's try this. My thought process is Landorus puts on a ton of pressure. We do have to be a little bit weary of Gastrodon, like always, but what? We have the ability to set up Fairy or Psychic Misty Terrain with Xerneas, so a potential answer there. Yeah. Let's see how this works out. We are going to see Charizard Groudon. Charizard Groudon is doable, right? We do have the ability to redirect. Yeah, we can redirect Charizard to go for an Airstream to get enough chip where Rockfall should KO it the subsequent turn. So that's really good for us. No, because your Groudon's at -1, so that's really helpful for us. So yeah, I want to just go for, no. Do not click the Swords Dance button. I'm going to go for this, and I'm going to go for a Follow Me. The thing to be wary of is the switch into Ensign for Groudon, right? You could do that. You could pivot out into Groudon, or pivot out Groudon into Ensign, and then, okay, so we're not going to see that. So that's a helpful start. So we can work through that. So yeah, we're going to see Charizard here. I need you to go for a wildfire, not... Yeah, if you go for a wildfire, we're in good shape, right? Because the speed battle makes this really difficult. I think it's worth going for the airstream, though, in the long run. So the question, right, is... Yeah, I really just need you to go for... We do have AV on Xern, so it's not like necessarily the end of the world. We should hopefully be able to survive a hit. We are going to see probably a wildfire or probably an airstream, unfortunately. We are going to see the airstream come out onto Indeedee. Indeedee lives. Big deal. Because you could miss an attack with Groudon. Right? You could miss. Oh, we have Berry. Oh, we have Berry. Okay, wait. This is a game changer. Berry coming in clutch. Precipice Blades, if it misses Indeedee, or Indeedee lives. Come on, live. Oh, no. Wait, what? How is Groudon faster than... Oh, because we're not max speed. Yeah, we should have gone for Rockfall. We're going to bring out... Nope, not Zacian. We're going to bring out Xerneas. Xerneas does have Horn Leech, which is helpful for dealing with Groudon. So we can go for a Rockfall into the... yeah, let's go for a... Nope. Let's Rockfall here and go for the Horn Leech on the Groudon. We do have to play a little bit aggressive here. Yeah, we're going to see the Wildfire onto Xerneas. Xerneas hopefully can live because of the Assault Vest. Oh, perfect. Love that. This is a max speed Groudon. Oh, no. We're speed tied. Interesting. Rockfall going to come out here. Just going to do its thing. What's nice is Landorus is still at full. So we do have the ability to still go for an attack, right? Like nothing has hit this. So that's a really big deal. As Precipice Blade's going to come out. Xerneas, please live. Perfect. That's great right now, because now we can fire off the Horn Leech to get a good amount of recovery back from this Groudon. Maybe no, not enough after the Wildfire, unfortunately. I was gonna say maybe we can survive, but we're still in a good shape because of the fact that oh no, there's still I was gonna say there's still sand. We are still around though, so that's actually really great because we can fire off an airstream into Gastrodon. We're gonna airstream the Gastrodon and go for a Horn Leech as well. I should have airstreamed the Groudon, you're totally right. This was unnecessary. We are just trying to guarantee the KO. Xerneas. Oh, it has no speed. Oh, are we slower? Oh, perfect. Perfect. Horn Leech gonna come out. Going to pick up the knockout onto what's it called? The Gastrodon, which is great. That's going to give us some survivability. We should see another Precipice Blades, right? We're going to see a Heavy Slam. Makes sense. You're just going for the guarantee instead of risking it. It is super effective. So we are going to lose our, what's it called? Lose our Xerneas, but we still have Groudon. I mean, not Groudon. We still have Zacian in the back. So important thing to note is the fact that their Groudon is at +1. But also important to note is the fact that they're at -1 attack. So we might want to... I feel like we have to play aggressive. This is still a tricky endgame. I want to click... Let's Earthquake and Protect. Right? Because if you are protecting... Let's think about it. If you are protecting your Zacian, it means you're not KOing my Landorus. We're going to see the Protect come out. Makes sense. We're going to fire off our own Protect. The Earthquake should do decent damage into Groudon. Let's see how much this does into Groudon. Gonna God, every time I use Landorus, I remember it's terrible. Heavy Slam going to come out onto... Oh, God. Oh, God, that is a lot of damage. We're going to trigger the Citrus Berry, though, that's so that we do have a little bit more longevity. God, if I'd went for a Swords Dance, that would have been great. No, I can't. No, I have to... I can go for the double. No, I'm going to Blade here. They might go for the double, which is not a bad call. As Earthquake going to come out here. Oh my goodness. That Blade should go into Zacian. Yep. Oh god, that... let's think about this, right? You are now going to Heavy Slam again. We should live this. Just kidding, you're gonna crit me. Ugh. That's so unfortunate, because we would have had it too. We would have been able to fire off the Earthquake the subsequent turn and take the win. So, oh, we should have just Swords Dance. That Protect turn was so obvious. So that was my bad. I don't know why I'm checking a Rinnia Sun team. Yeah, it's Rinnia Sun. It was Assault Vest. Yeah. So Lumberry, yeah. So we could have Rockfall the turn earlier. So we should have Rockfall the turn earlier. Oh well. That's just the way it goes. Like I said, the crit is unfortunate, but let's just keep rocking and rolling and play one more. All right, last battle of the day, and it is one of my favorite mons, Xerneas. It is Groudon. It is Groudon, Thundurus with Xerneas, a Cherrim, a Suicune, and Kartana. The issue is we're slow Zacian. Otherwise, Riolu, Zacian is just a very strong lead. I feel like we have to do this. What? Coaching should help. We have a lot of bulk. So, another thing in our favor. We have access to Intimidate, so that's helpful. We have to be weary of Sludge Bomb from, what's it called? The Xerneas. Groudon, obviously, also very scary, but we do have the ability to Coaching Protect, swap into Landorus. So, helpful there as Groudon Thundurus. Great. We love to see that. Okay, so hear me out. Behemoth Blade. No, I have to... I have to do this because I need to get rid of Thundurus for Landorus in the end game. We could bring out Xerneas too. Xerneas is an option, right? Yeah, we have the ability to use Xerneas. I think Xerneas is a solid max option. Right? It has a super effective attack into Groudon. We're going to see... Love it. Please miss your Precipice Blades. Or Bulldoze. That did a lot of damage for me having a lot of investment. Imagine if I had hit into your Scarf Groudon. We know Groudon is Scarfed. I would like to target it down and go for another Coaching. I need to hope that getting the +2, I mean, what, you can lightning. If you lightning, we have Riolu around, which is good, right? Okay, let's think about this. You go for a lightning, KO Groudon, or KO Zacian, words. Basically, I don't think they can KO both Zacian and Riolu, which means that we have the ability to bring out Xerneas and start getting boosts on Xerneas, which I think is a big deal, especially because of the defense boost playing a really big role. So that can help out. Xerneas does have a lot of defense already, so that definitely will make a difference. We're going to see Groudon withdraw, which, like, I hate you, into Eternatus, right? Okay, we can work with this. We're going to get a coaching off. We're still seeing no max, which, are you support Thundurus? Did I just, like, waste my whole life? We're going to see Fly. So really trying to stall out, but I was like, you know what, screw that. We're going to fire off a Blade. So this is good, right? We now are at +2. This should KO Eternatus, right? Okay. Great. So Eternatus going to go down. Now we're going to be able to get to +3. So even better. We still have Dynamax, which is good. We know that you're going to fly into Riolu. We don't know it, but like I expect you to. So we can safely Behemoth Blade into Groudon, as well as go for another coaching. We do have to be weary of Max, right? Being able to... Okay, so still no Max, which is fine. We have +3 defense, which is great. Precipice Blade's going to come out, double connect, hoping at +3. Zacian absolutely eats that up. Oh, big damage. Fly gonna come out into Zacian. We should live. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know why I said that with hesitation. We are gonna see the Life Orb. I mean, this is a +4 Zacian right now. Absolutely shreds through Landorus. I mean, not Landorus, Groudon. So let's bring out Xerneas here, just because we kind of have to. We're going to see the last Pokemon revealed. It is going to be Cherrim. That makes me happy. I love Cherrim. But Cherrim is going to give an attack boost to... oh, I'm so happy. I'm going to go for a Protect. And, wait, first of all, let's just appreciate that. So let's go for... Yeah, we're gonna go for a Protect here, and then I'm gonna fire off a Rockfall into the Landorus, just because of the fact that what I want to do is, okay, so we're gonna see the max here. I want to stop Cherrim from giving them a boost, and I think this is the best way to do it. I do have to be wary because of the fact that Landorus is in the back, and I really don't want to give you a Defiant boost, but we do have access to double Rock Slide, so that's huge, as we should be able to fire off a big hit. I'm guessing they're expecting to see... What? They're expecting to see Geomancy. So a little tricky because of the fact that we don't have Play Rough. I mean, not Play Rough. We don't have any more coaching. Because if we were coaching on a Xerneas, let me tell you, this would be a great scenario to be in. We are going to get really big. Cherrim, I don't know what you're going to do. It's probably going to be like Solar Blade. We're going to see the lightning come out into Zacian. Yep, makes sense. Oh, Zacian just eating up hits. Absolute monster right now. We're going to get some more Life Orb recoil onto you. We're going to see Solar Blade. So this is going to go into Xerneas, which is a little tricky. But what it means is... Cry. Rockfall going to come out. So what's also important to note is that Cherrim moves after Thunder. Oh my goodness. Wow. You're going to go down to one more attack, so we're just gonna Behemoth Blade and go for a Starfall. onto Cherum. You could have Sunny, no, because you have Life Orb. So, wow, glad we were, I did not expect Xerneas to do that much. So that was a great way to end it. Happy with how that went. We will definitely use some more of this team next time, so look forward to that. And yeah, check out the paste. And with that, until next time, I hope all of you are wonderful, and I'll see you then.